Before we begin, make sure to like and subscribe for more incredible stories, just like this one. The sun was beginning its slow descent, painting the sky in shades of gold and amber. Claire tightened her jacket around her shoulders and glanced at the forest path winding ahead. "Are you sure this is the right way?" she asked, her voice tinged with both excitement and caution. Her brother, Michael, grinned. "The map says so, Claire. It's old, yes, but it's ours now. We have to find out what's waiting at the end." Claire hesitated. The forest was quiet, almost unnaturally so, with only the crunch of fallen leaves underfoot breaking the silence. She had always loved adventure stories, but walking into a forest that even the locals avoided, that was something else entirely. They moved deeper into the woods, following the faded map their grandfather had left behind. Every now and then, Michael would point out a twisted tree or a peculiar rock formation. "See? This matches exactly with Grandpa's notes." Hours passed, and the shadows grew longer. Just as Claire began to wonder if the map had been a wild goose chase, they spotted it. A house, partially hidden by overgrown vines and moss-covered stones. Its windows were dusty, and the wood creaked under its own weight, but there was something undeniably magnetic about it. "Wow," Claire breathed, stepping closer. "It's beautiful in a strange way." Michael approached the front door and tested the handle. It gave way with a hesitant groan, revealing a dim interior filled with the smell of old wood and time itself. Inside, the house seemed frozen. Dust particles danced in the fading sunlight that filtered through the cracked windows. Old furniture was draped in white sheets, and shelves were lined with books, some of them so ancient their spines had almost disintegrated. "Look at this," Michael whispered, pulling a faded photograph from a mantel. The image showed a family. 3 children, 2 parents, smiling in front of the very house they now stood in. But there was something strange. One child seemed eerily familiar. Claire leaned in, eyes widening. Wait, that's Grandpa." Michael's voice dropped to a whisper. "Then this house, it belonged to him? Why didn't anyone ever talk about it?" They explored room after room, uncovering old journals, letters, and keepsakes that told the story of a life they had only glimpsed in fragments. Each discovery drew them deeper, not only into the house, but into the mysteries of their family's past. In the study, Claire found a locked chest with intricate carvings. "This has to be it," she said, heart racing. "Whatever he wanted us to find, it's here." Michael nodded. "Let's see what secrets he left for us." As the lock clicked open, a stack of letters and a faded key fell into their hands. Claire opened the top letter and began to read aloud. "To those who find this house, know that our story is not just one of hardships, but of courage, love, and hope. What you discover here will change the way you see us and yourselves." Claire looked at Michael, eyes shining. "This isn't just history. This is a message, a promise." And with that, the siblings began to unravel a story that had been hidden for generations. A story of family, resilience, and secrets long forgotten. Before we dive deeper, don't forget to like and subscribe to follow Claire and Michael on this incredible adventure. Every story we share is crafted to amaze and entertain. The letters in Claire's hands trembled slightly as she read the next passage aloud. "Within these walls lie the pieces of our past that we could never share. The truth may surprise you, but it will guide you." Michael peered over her shoulder, eyes wide. Pieces of the past. What could he mean by that? Claire's fingers lingered over the stack of letters. I think Grandpa wanted us to discover something important. Something he kept hidden for our safety, or maybe for our future." Their curiosity piqued. They moved carefully through the house, opening drawers, lifting floorboards, and examining cabinets. Every discovery seemed to pull them closer, not just to the house's secrets, but to understanding who their family truly was. In a small bedroom at the back, Claire discovered a tattered map pinned to the wall, marked with symbols she didn't recognize. "Michael, look at this," she whispered. "These symbols, they're on the letters too. I think they're a guide to something else. Michael crouched beside her, studying the map. Could this be another house? Or a hidden room in this one? Before Claire could respond, a soft thump echoed from upstairs. Both siblings froze. Did you hear that? Claire asked, clutching Michael's arm. Michael nodded, a grin spreading across his face despite the unease. Only one way to find out. They climbed the narrow staircase, each step creaking under their weight. At the top, a small door, barely noticeable, stood slightly ajar. Behind it, a faint glow emanated. Claire pushed it open and gasped. The room inside was filled with old treasures, paintings, journals, and strange artifacts that seemed to whisper forgotten stories. But at the center was a locked wooden box adorned with carvings matching the ones on the chest downstairs. Michael knelt, examining the carvings. It's like a puzzle. Maybe we need the key from the letters. Claire nodded, retrieving the faded key from the stack. With a trembling hand, she inserted it into the lock. It clicked, and the box creaked open. Inside were photographs, journals, and a small sealed envelope. Claire picked up the envelope, noticing the handwriting. It's addressed to us. As she opened it, a slip of paper fell out. To the discoverers of this house, what you find here will shape your understanding of what family truly means. Trust each other, and you will find the path. Michael leaned closer, reading over her shoulder. It's like Grandpa left us a treasure map of memories and lessons. This isn't just history, it's guidance. They spent the next hour poring over the contents of the box. Among the photographs, Claire noticed a familiar face, a man she didn't recognize, standing beside their grandfather. "Who's this?" she asked. Michael frowned. I think that's our uncle, the one Mom said we never met. Could he be the reason this house was hidden? Claire's heart raced. If he's part of the story, then everything Grandpa left, maybe it's about reconnecting the family we never knew we had. As the siblings pieced together the clues, they realized the house held not just memories, but secrets of choices, sacrifices, and love that had been hidden for decades. Every letter, every photograph, every artifact told a story of courage, hope, and the unseen bonds that connected generations. Suddenly, a gust of wind swept through the room, scattering papers across the floor. Claire bent down to pick them up and froze. Among the scattered documents was a letter that hadn't been there before, almost glowing in the dim light. Michael saw it too. Another letter? But how? Claire opened it carefully. If you are reading this, you have reached the heart of our family secret. The final truth is waiting outside these walls, in the place we always called home, where the forest meets the river. Go there together, and you'll understand. Michael's eyes sparkled with anticipation. This is it, Claire. This is the adventure Grandpa wanted us to have. Claire nodded, determination in her voice. Then we follow it. Whatever's out there, we'll face it together. And so, with the key, letters, and newfound courage, the siblings stepped out of the house, leaving the dusty floors and hidden memories behind. Their journey was far from over. It was only just beginning. The forest seemed to hum with life, guiding them toward a destination unseen, a secret waiting to be uncovered. Every rustle of leaves, every glimmer of sunlight through the trees felt like a message. Keep going, the story isn't over yet. They walked side by side, hearts racing, knowing that the final revelation of the family secret awaited them at the river's edge. The adventure was no longer just about a hidden house. It was about reconnecting with the past, embracing mystery, and discovering who they truly were. Claire and Michael moved briskly through the dense forest, the sun dipping lower behind the trees. Every step seemed guided, almost as if the forest itself wanted them to reach the river. The letters, photographs, and key they carried were heavy in their hands, but their hearts were even heavier with anticipation. "Do you think we're really close?" Claire asked, brushing a branch from her path. Michael glanced at her, eyes full of excitement. "I can feel it. It's like the forest is leading us." Grandpa wanted us to see this. I can just tell. As they rounded a bend, the sound of rushing water grew louder. The river appeared, shimmering gold in the evening light, and there on the opposite bank stood an old stone archway, half hidden by ivy and moss. The carvings matched those from a box they'd found in the hidden house. Claire gasped. That's it, the place the letter mentioned. The heart of the secret. Michael took a deep breath. Ready, they stepped closer, hearts pounding, and crossed a narrow stone bridge leading to the archway. The air felt electric, as if every leaf, every ripple of water, held a story waiting to be told. Inside the archway, they discovered a small, hidden courtyard with a circle of stones in the center. Sunlight filtered through the trees, illuminating a stone pedestal. On it lay a final letter, sealed and untouched despite the years. Claire carefully picked it up. This is it. The last part. Michael nodded. Go ahead, read it. She broke the seal, unfolding the parchment with trembling hands. The words were elegant, deliberate, full of emotion. To those who have come this far, you have shown courage, curiosity, and love. These qualities define our family more than wealth or status ever could. The secret is not gold or jewels. It is the bond that holds us together. You are the continuation of this story, and now it is yours to share and cherish. Tears welled in Claire's eyes. It's about family, about us. Everything Grandpa did, every hidden room, every letter, wasn't to keep us apart. It was to bring us together. Michael smiled, placing a hand on her shoulder. We did it. We found the heart of the secret, and we're stronger for it. Suddenly, a soft rustle behind them revealed a figure stepping into the courtyard. A man in his 50s, kind eyes, and a gentle smile. Claire's breath caught. Hello, he said warmly. I'm your uncle. Your grandfather wanted you to find this together. I couldn't intervene before. You had to discover it yourselves. But now the family is whole again. Claire and Michael exchanged stunned looks, hearts racing. Your family? Claire whispered. Yes, he replied, his voice steady, comforting. And now you know why this house, these letters, and everything hidden was so important. It was never just about the past. It was about creating a future for all of us, together. The siblings stepped forward, embracing him, feeling the weight of years of separation melt away. The courtyard, the river, the forest, they all seemed to exhale, celebrating their reunion. Over the next few hours, Claire, Michael, and their uncle explored the courtyard, reading journals, uncovering old mementos, and sharing stories of their grandfather's life. Each discovery deepened their connection, teaching them lessons of resilience, love, and the enduring strength of family bonds. As twilight descended, Claire looked up at the sky. I never imagined this adventure would lead to this, to knowing our family in a way I never could have before. Michael nodded, eyes reflecting the last rays of sunlight. It's more than an adventure. It's our story. And we get to continue it. Hand in hand, the three of them walked back across the stone bridge, the letters safely tucked away, hearts full of warmth and understanding. The hidden house in the woods had revealed its secrets, and with it, a legacy of love, courage, and connection. And as they disappeared into the forest, the whispers of the trees seemed to murmur one last message. The story never ends. It lives in you and in everyone you share it with. Thanks for watching our story. If you enjoyed this journey through the hidden house